Hello, hello, hello. Hi, this is Sonia here. Unusual on a Saturday. I'm doing a live, and sometimes it takes a few seconds before I even know I am live. Facebook always has a little bit of a delay. So if I am live and you see and hear me, please leave a comment below. And also, if you want to invite someone, please invite someone in. So what is this all going to be about today? Why I'm jumping on here live today is because I wanna take some time to talk about and share a little bit more about what I've been talking about lately so much about this thing that I'm so excited about, the membership portal. I'm gonna talk a little bit more what it is. I'm gonna answer some of the questions that I got and some of the questions that you have. And I also am going to share something very kind of really real, raw and vulnerable. You know, I'm going to call it maybe a breakdown I had yesterday. And I wanted to share that with you because I believe it might actually help someone today. Maybe that someone is you, maybe it's someone else. So stick around, and maybe towards the end of this live stream, maybe I'm going to do a little meditation with you, but that's too soon to tell. So I'm going to wait here for 1 or 2 minutes just for people to be able to join in. Usually this is not a time that I go live. So what I want to ask you, if you are already live here on the show or on the replay, leave me a comment below, say hello, say where you're watching from. This is my living room here today on a Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. I want to hear where you are watching from, how are you doing today? And I want to give you the opportunity today also to really ask any questions you might have about my upcoming membership portal, the new vision that I have for that, how you become a founding member. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about. So just to recap real quick, last week I announced it. There's something new coming, and I'm going to talk about this today. I'm going to answer some of the questions. But whether you're going to be part of this founding member launch or the membership side or not, what I'm going to share is going to be valuable either way. And I'm also going to share something very personal today. And that happened to me yesterday because this quarantine also, brings up stuff in everyone. So I think it's especially as an influencer, as a leader, as a coach, as someone who is teaching, I think it's so important to stay transparent with what's going on. Hi, Melissa, you made it. Fantastic. And Melissa and anyone else who's here who is only curious or interested or thinking about joining the membership or not, joining my tribe, joining the community, and you have a question, leave it right now here in the comment section because I'm going to answer any questions. I have a few, I actually wrote a few down that I got through email. And if you are already a founding member, if you are already in my tribe and you just want to hang out, welcome to my living room. And I would love to hear who's here. Hi, Tanya. Feeling in the flow today. Fantastic. I'm loving it. Yeah, Tanya is already one of the beautiful women founding member. So I'm going to take a sip of water. And any questions you have, whether you are a founding member or not, whether you know exactly what this is or not, any questions you might have about this, please leave a comment here below. And thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out here on a Saturday morning or afternoon or evening. And if you have a friend that you think or believe this information will be valuable, or maybe even just being in a certain energy vibration, because that's often so underestimated. Having a coach, having a mentor, having a community, having a tribe on a certain energy vibration that I hold for my community, even if you just sit with me here for a little while, and you take a nice deep breath and you tune into my energy, you tune into the group energy, and if you only want to sit and breathe and hang out, I can nearly guarantee, even though I don't guarantee because I can't, but that it will actually help to shift and to raise your energy just by hanging out with us today. Hi, Lisa. Lisa. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about the membership. Then I'm going to talk about my breakdown yesterday and why I believe it's really valuable to share this. And maybe at the end we do a mini meditation together. Okay, so hang out here with me and leave any questions you have. And maybe you think, oh, I don't have any question. There's always a question, right? It should be related to the membership or to the work that I do. And I'm happy to answer anything. So, looking back over the years that I've been doing what I've been doing deep inner work for over 23 years. I've been working with women and men all over the world for the last 15 years. I've developed over time many different programs. I've worked with people one-on-one. I've done retreats. I've done workshops. I've done group programs. And there was always something missing. There was something missing in my business. And I kept hearing this over and over. It's like when people were finishing up something and they created those connections, and yeah, they're connected on Facebook and they created different bondings, but there was something missing in order to keep continuing to stay in my presence, to keep working, and also to create community together. Because in many of the workshops, retreats, and group works that I did, like the people that join, the women that joined, they created real connection. There were real friendships created. It's incredible how a supportive tribe, community of like-minded people who work together helps, and also just the joy of being connected. So that was somehow missing. There was nothing to, like, unless they stayed connected, or there was nothing to keep that consistency going unless you were working with me one-on-one, and that's very few people can actually work with me one-on-one. And so while the coronavirus came in and all the quarantine and all of the craziness happened, I actually did a lot of free stuff. I offered a Corona self-care week, and I did then another group program to support people. And I realized then more and more, and talking to people and also just listening to my guidance, that this is the time to give people what they were asking for. And that's the origin of the creation of this monthly membership site that is coming. And I'm going to share a little bit what that actually means, okay? And if you have any questions about that, in addition to what I share, please leave a comment below. And also, if you're actually here right now live, and you haven't put a comment yet in the chat box, say hello, and let me know that you're watching, okay? And if you're just jumping in, just hang out with me and listen and enjoy the ride. So my vision for this membership is to create a community, a supportive community, a tribe that keeps growing, to help you to have a consistent support for a very, very low investment, and where you also can connect within each other, where you can support each other, okay? It's a subscription-based membership site. That means, what does that mean, Sonia? Some people ask me, what does that exactly mean? That means that you join, and you join on a monthly basis, meaning that if for whatever reason you choose not to stay with it, for whatever reason, doesn't even matter, you can cancel anytime. So there's a lot of flexibility, there's also a lot of freedom. However, I want to be very clear on my vision. I don't want people to just come in and jump out and, I'm calling forward women who really want to be part of something bigger, who want to be part of a group that is growing, and who also wants to be part of a shift in the world right now. So that doesn't mean that you can leave anytime. I wanted to give that freedom and that flexibility, but I also want to be very clear on who am I calling forward to, who this membership is for, right? And this is really for you, if you're a woman and you are committed to your own personal growth, you are committed to continuing a path of self-discovery, of self-care, of meditation, of raising your vibration, of really, you're someone that has a sense of, yeah, I am on this path and it's really struggling, it's pretty challenging sometimes, and I would love to have support. I would love to have guidance. I would love to have consistency, direction. And I want to be part of not only making this for me to raise and shift my vibration, is to also contribute to having a ripple effect. Because I truly believe that now more than ever, any one of us is called to really step up, to really take responsibility, and to stay above the noise, to stay above the fear, to stay above the control that is trying to happen on a wider spectrum right now. Because the more you are afraid, the more you are in uncertainty, the more you are in isolation, the more you are lonely, the easier it gets to fall back in those emotions of fear, uncertainty, loneliness, and the easier it is to get thrown off and to be kind of influenced in not so positive ways. And Tanya is saying, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, if this is resonating with you, just please leave yes, 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 like Tanya did. I love that. So if this is resonating with you, if you're one of these women, say yes, 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 yes. So, and I'm going to share a little bit more how this looks practically, logistically, financially. And yes, I am going to make an offer for you to join. So that's part of it too. However, whether you join or not, I'm really not attached. I want you to know about it so that you have the opportunity right now to become actually a founding member, because that's going to be over soon, and only a certain amount of people and only a certain amount of group, a group will be from the very beginning a founding member. And I'm going to tell you in a minute also what does that actually mean. Okay. So where was I? Yes. So this is for you if you are a woman on a mission for yourself, and you also have a higher vision, and you want to do something meaningful, and it doesn't have to be clear. And God forbid, don't confuse that with, oh my God, I have all my shit together, and I am an energy healer, and I'm part of it. No, I tell you, the women that are already in my tribe, the women that are already in this membership, the founding members already, are energy healers, coaches, are moms, are retired, employees. It doesn't matter. It's not about, oh, I have to be someone who influences people and coaches people like I do. No, you just want to have that, yes, there's more for me. I am committed to myself, and I want to be part of something bigger. And obviously you resonate with me. Like if you don't resonate with me and you don't like what I do, obviously this is not for you. Okay. And this is also not for you so it's important to understand if this is for you or not. Okay. This is for who this is not for. Okay. This is not for you if you don't take responsibility for your life and you are very caught up in, oh, I'm a victim of the circumstances. Like you are in blame, or you are in constant, looking for outside sources for the problems that you have. So this is not for you, because it's very clear that you are the creator of your own life. That doesn't mean that we still get to do the work, and we all face all these moments of anger, frustration, helplessness. That's a given. But this is not for you if you're not someone who really says, yeah, you know what, I'm going to take my life in my hand and I am responsible for what I'm creating, right? So this is not for you. And I still love you, and you can come back any Monday that I do this, and I'm happy to support you in other ways, but the membership is not going to be the right fit for you. I'm very clear on what I want to create, and I really want to create something that will raise the vibration big times. Raise the vibration. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? Let me know. And I know there's always a delay, so I often don't even know. So if you resonate, if this is landing, send me here a yes, 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 and or if you have a specific question, please leave a comment below. So, oh, this is also not for you if you're actually a man. And I love men and I love working with you too. And at the same time, I listened to what most women that I signed up also really wanted and to feel safe with and to create a certain vibration. So the membership side at this point right now is only for women. But not because I'm against men. On the total contrary, I love working with men and I work with men as well, one-on-one, because they need the work as anyone else too. So, but that's very clear. It is for women who are on the path, who resonate, who want to raise the vibration, who want to have consistency, who want to have community, who want to have support, and want to be part of this tribe. Okay. So let me see some of the questions that I got that I wrote down here. So what's included, obviously. Okay, so here's the thing. What's the founding member launch right now? The founding member launch is that because this is brand new and it's going to be a beta version first, it's going to be for a limited amount of people, for a limited amount of time, for a ridiculous price to enter, that I'm going to say in just a second. What that means as a founding member, that once I close the doors, that is going to be, I think, in 2 weeks' time. I have to see what date it is, yeah. That price will be gone. Founding member launch is going to be over. And then we're going to close the whole membership site for a period of time. So far, it seems like 3 months at least, before I open it up officially for people to come in. And then the price will be increased. So founding members have a special deal right now to come in on a very low price. And the most amazing part is that you can actually keep your price. I grandfather you in it. Like the founding members, as long as they stay in, if there's a pause, if don't cancel or something, they're gonna have that price, this low entry price forever, okay? Why am I doing this? For several reasons. First of all, some of the things are not even set up, the technology behind it, the things that I want to create. And I want to have feedback. I want to try certain things out, what's working, what's not working. And you're going to be part of the creation. You have like a say in things, right? And so once everything is set up, everything is kind of like good on the back end as well. And then the price will increase. So right now, what's included in the membership to begin with as a founding member is that you have 2 live calls with me every month. 2 live calls where I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do what I believe intuitively will serve the group as a whole. That's how I've been working for years. So it's not going to be a 1, 2, 3 steps and you do this today, you do this tomorrow. It will have clear direction. It will have guidance. And at the same time, I will channel what it is, and that's how I've been working, and it has been incredibly, incredibly valuable and effective. And Ellen is saying, I'm glad you offered this opportunity for membership. I did join and looking forward to connecting with you and the other founding members on a regular basis. We will rise up together. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, that's the spirit. Yes, if you want to join Ellen, let me finish real quick how that works, and then I'm going to put the link here where you can actually join. So you're going to have 2 live calls where I do the good stuff that I'm known for. Energy shift work, guided meditations, channeling what's needed. I've been including dancing. Dancing will be a part of it. I've been including dancing more in my work because dancing for me is a self-expression. It took me many years to get to the point where I am, and it was the inner work that got me there. So, and it's actually even a vulnerable thing for me to include in my work because it comes from a different place. And when this is something vulnerable anyway, because anytime we stretch ourselves, because I'm creating something new, when we create something new, we get outside our comfort zone. And when we get out of our comfort zone, it's when we grow. So this is a stretch for me too. So I'm really excited about it. And I have parts in me that come up that I fear, that I don't know, how is it going to work out? Is it going to work out? And you know, I get to go through all of that and grow in it as well. So I'm going to have 2 calls where we do this wonderful work. There's a private Facebook group where you can connect with each other and, you know, connect, support, where I will be there as well. And that's a wonderful way to build and grow the community. As for now, as a founding member, if you join, you will get this deal. It will start when we join officially. I will offer this for $97 a month. That is very low priced because I really want to make it available to a bigger group, and I really want this something as a growing community. So it's a very, very low investment compared to what you pay when you work with me one-on-one or in group work. However, if you choose right now to become a founding member, you will get a sweet deal to join as a founding member for ridiculous $47 a month. Like, I'm just like, when I actually enjoy saying it because like that's such a no-brainer that anyone who has like really, in the past who couldn't work with me, who was like, Sonia, I would love to work with you. It's just like, right now it's just, not in my budget to work with you one-on-one. And of course, I'm going to be very clear, this does not substitute working like doing the deeper inner work that's necessary maybe for you to resolve some of the deeper issues. That's not a replacement. That's very clear too. But you can join for $47 a month as a founding member as for right now. And our very first call will be already this Tuesday. So you want to be fast. You want to, if this resonates with you, if you say, Sonia, stop the blah, blah, just give me the link, Annie. I'm just going to put the link in here in the comment. That didn't work, but I will put it somewhere. And if you, because Facebook changed a few things, I think we cannot share links anymore. So if that doesn't work, Ashley, help me out here real quick as well. Just leave me a comment below and I send it over to you. So I'm not worried about it. If you want to be part of this, you will. And if you're not, yeah, that's not working. So it's not working. I can't put the link here. Actually, you can try. So here's what I would say. If you want to be part of this, and I'm not done yet, but if you already feel like, hey, I want to be part of this. This resonates with me. I want to try it out. And again, you're not committing here for a year. I do ask. I hope that the founding member stays at least for 3 months so that we can actually create, because that will take the time. However, you are really free to go anytime. Okay, so who else is here? Any other questions? Hello. Hey, Linda. Hey, yes, so happy that you're a founding member. I'm so excited to be a founding member. Such a wonderful opportunity. Yes. If you are interested, and I cannot put the link here right now because Facebook has just changed things, right? Leave the comment below with simply, yes, me, and we will send you the link. Okay? And Ashley, if you can try to just post the link in some way or put it in the description box, I don't know. Help me out here. Do you have any questions so far? Who wants to join? Like, I'd be curious. Who in here feels like, yes, this is resonating with me. I want to be part of this. And I wanted to share that this is the beginning, the basic structure, and I do have a lot of ideas and things that I want to add on in the future. And that's why the benefit of being a founding member is when you are a founding member, the things that we are going to add on are going to be, you're going to be part of this. Me, Anna, yes. Looking forward to working together. Yeah, Lisa is already one. And Anna, do me a favor, because I can't share a link and I don't know if you can. Anna, can you send me a message or befriend me so that I can get it over to you? Okay, I will send you a Facebook message later after this call, and I'm super excited to have you. The women who joined already are just incredible. I love them so much. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna add on things. Maybe you know this about me, maybe not. I have a lot of skills, a lot of background, and I'm not promising anything right now. I'm just sharing ideas and visions. Like I envision to have a library of resources, of content, and if you cannot join live, the replay will be available. As a founding member, you will also have special deals and priority access to things in the future. I will bring potentially guest experts in. So this will grow into something even more beautiful. And when I add something that is going to be in the basic membership later on for a higher price as a founding member, you still keep it for $47. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So who else wants to jump in? Right, me in the comment section, and we'll get back to you. So do you have any questions? I love it that when there's barely any questions. Yeah, we cannot share the link. I just heard from Ashley as well. So you gotta write a comment saying me if you're interested, if you want to join, and we'll get you the link. Facebook changed that for some reason. That's okay. Again, I trust that if you want to be part of this, you will. And remember, you're starting on Tuesday. Officially, we're actually starting on the 26th, but I'm doing already a first founding members only call on Tuesday. And if you resonate, you want to be part of this. So let me share something that I actually wanted to share. And I know I'm hanging out here for quite a while, but it's just what I do today. So, and I'm happy that you're hanging out here with me. Who's hanging out here with me? Even if you're not joining, I would love to hear who else is joining here. Who else is hanging out here with me? So let me tell you a little bit of my breakdown yesterday. Something kind of real, raw, vulnerable, and the reason why I wanted to share it with you, okay? It has been a lot in the last couple of weeks. So, and yesterday, I felt tired. I was giving, and for the last, I think, since the whole Corona thing started, I've been working on weekends, and I never work on weekends. I'm very clear not working on weekends. At the last week of the month, I take kind of off. Like I'm very good with boundaries, self-care, and because of everything that was going on, I was just doing, giving, and it's so easy to not even see it because you're at home all the time anyway, right? Why I'm sharing this with you, I was kind of like this yesterday. I felt stuck. I felt like under pressure, and I just didn't feel in flow. And I felt like I wanted to get things done, and there were certain things that I had to follow up, and I just felt like so stuck, so yeah, under pressure and anxious and overwhelmed, all of that. And I had a meeting with my assistant, and I wasn't not that I was really mean, but I wasn't the nicest to be yesterday. I was kind of really impatient. A few things went wrong. I was getting really upset, and my energy wasn't really a nice thing. And I noticed it, but I was like a little bit being a bitch, right? And I'm sharing this for several reasons. First of all, I'm just a human being, and I'm not perfect. And I hate when people put me on a pedestal and they think like, oh, she has it together all the time. No, I have it not all together all the time. Yes, I am. My vibration is way high. I have it. I can deal with life in a very good way compared to where I come from. I don't get easily triggered anymore, and I do not have it all together. So after being so upset and I wasn't yelling at her, but it was just like, yeah, right? At some point, I kind of broke down a little bit, and I was starting to cry, and I was just being so honest and real. I was like, you know what? I'm just under so much pressure right now, and it's just too much, and that's the reason. And I let myself cry for a moment and let it out for a moment, and then we could continue from that on, right? And why I'm also sharing this, hi Sharelle, why I'm also sharing this, because why is community so important? I'm going to read you something that I did yesterday. So I'm in a group of powerful women, all entrepreneurs like me, all successful, great elite. We call it like what she called it, like the elite warrior group, elite women warrior group or something, right? So I was in that chat yesterday, and everybody was raving how great everything was going on. And yeah, I'm celebrating this and I'm celebrating that, and I'm looking for that message to share. And so I started to feel even worse. I started to feel like I was starting to compare myself. I was comparing myself. I was feeling ashamed of feeling that way. I didn't want to bring angry negativity into this group. And so I was kind of quiet, and everybody was like, yeah. So, and then I felt like, hey, this is the group. We have this group because we're going to support each other. We have this group because we are on a high level of personal development. We are in this group to be real and authentic. So this is what I wrote down, because when I thought like, okay, and I don't even remember exactly what I wrote, but I'm going to read it to you. That's everybody being in high vibe, right? And I said, okay, so I feel very stuck today. And there's always a level of shame as well. At the same time, I know it's part of growing, going through those uncomfortable moments, and I know it always works out. However, that's how I feel today. Stuck, unclear, too much pressure, and not in flow. Part of me thinks, just take a break, let it all go for now. And then I think, no, push through, do whatever it takes this week. And then I know that for me personally, pressure doesn't work. And deep underneath, I just want to cry, because that's how I felt. And then I started to cry while I was writing that. And then I said, good, now I'm crying, and always good to release pressure. And I told them, I'm not asking for anything in particular. I'm simply sharing. Thank you for listening. And I'm sharing this with you for several reasons. But number one is that because I shared so openly, they opened up and shared too, because sometimes we just need to hear, I totally get it, I feel the same way. Especially when you compare yourself with others. When you compare yourself with others and you think, oh my God, they have it all together, because I don't. And even though the mind knows it, I know exactly that none of them have it all together all the time. But when you are in that state, when it's like, it doesn't matter what you know, you just want to hear it. And then nobody tried to fix me or give me some advice or, God forbid, feel bad for me. That's the last thing I want, right? But they were listening, and it was like, oh my God, Sonia, I so get it. Last week I felt the same way. This, and this happened to me. And then another's like, well, I feel, like I felt like a failure just the other day when I was trying to get something done. So it was for me, again, such a reminder why community and support in a safe environment with a high level of holding integrity and consciousness is crucial, often more important than anything else. And I wanted to share that with you. And if you want to stay, I have more to share today, so you can hang out here with me for a little longer if you want to. I also wanted to share that with you because I needed to hear that. And it helped me. First, me sharing, being open about it, feeling confident or safe being myself in that moment, and even being there with shame allowed me to get in flow again. But hearing them just to say, hey, that happens to me, do I feel the same way? That was so helpful. And I was like, hey, someone might need to hear this today. It's just because you look at someone, and maybe, I don't know this to be true or not, but maybe you look at me and think like, oh my God, she has it all together. She's beautiful, she's vibrant, and that's all true. And I just had a real breakdown, crying, feeling pressure. I was hard on myself yesterday. And I didn't even realize, because it's not so obvious anymore. Like, I used to be so hard on myself. I used to be my worst killer critic. 24/7. The worst. I was so hard on myself. So I'm not doing that anymore, not much at all. So when it happens, I didn't even notice, but I was kind of really hard on myself yesterday. And I put myself under so much pressure, also because I have such a big vision. And sometimes you get pressure from up, you get pressure from there. And then I give myself their own pressure. And I felt like I was exploding. I felt so stuck. And then the real thing is I wanted to cry. And I had to allow myself to go through all of that in order to really release and to cry and let it out. So someone might need to hear this today. Someone feels like, hey, I feel the same way, I get it. And sometimes we just want to hear, I hear you. I see you, and you are not alone. And this community and this tribe that I'm creating is the foundation is exactly that. Support, acceptance, respect, and also the ownership and seeing everyone as capable, because nobody needs to be rescued. It's no victim, a collective of victims that are waiting for a hero. No, you are your own hero. You just want to be surrounded by that to keep growing. So, let me know if this resonates with you. Like, do you feel sometimes like that? Or do you sometimes feel, and I see this in women often, like that you feel like you're stuck or you want help, but you're having a hard time asking for help. Because, we believe, oh, we have to do it ourselves, or, we don't want to be a burden and all of these things. So let me know if this resonates with you. I'd be curious to hear. Let's go back to the membership. So that's one of the reasons that I would love for you, if this resonates with you, if you resonate with me, if you resonate with the idea of growth is an continuous journey. It's not a final destination. It's about consistency, joyfulness, like the classes that we've been doing. And for those who have been here and doing the classes with me, and you agree, please leave a comment below and share. Like with the dancing, with the energy shift, with the guided meditation. I mean, it creates so much joy. I get messages afterwards, or even within the calls, and I'm just going to recall a few out of my mind here right now. It's like, how are you feeling in the beginning? And often they say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm scared, I'm anxious, and I'm all over the place. And then towards the end of the call, what I keep hearing every single time, I feel more calm, I feel relaxed, I feel centered. And one says, like, I felt pretty good when I was coming to the call today, and now I feel so much bliss. So if you're someone who wants to have a regular support on meditation, shifting your energy, raising your vibration, support on movement to create joy and to stay above the noise, I'm inviting you, I'm calling you forward to join as a founding member right now, my tribe. And because Facebook does not allow me to put links right now, if you want to join for a low, ridiculous founding member price of $47 per month, that you can even cancel if you wanted to in the future. You are not committing, you're not marrying me. You're just going on a few dates with me, and then we can see if we want to get married. If you want to join, write in the comment section, me. Okay, and we'll get you the link. Okay, and let me know if you have any other questions. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm still going to hang out here for a few minutes. I have one other really great story. Lisa is saying, totally. I feel it's important to have people that can hold that space without trying to fix it. Yeah, so important, Lisa. Thank you for sharing. Linda is saying, this definitely resonates with me, especially under the present circumstances. Allowing ourselves to really feel our emotions can only help us. Yeah, absolutely. Tanya is saying, E is freedom and power in the collective. We, not just me. Yes. Love it. Okay, good. So I don't see that you have any other questions, or you didn't have any questions. I would just assume I answered your questions. If not, let me recap. And if you do have any questions, if you're watching the replay and you say, Sonia, you didn't answer my question, leave the comment below and I will answer your question. Okay, so recap. Right now, I'm doing a founding member launch that when you decide to join my tribe, it's a monthly subscription-based membership where you can join. You get 2 live calls a month. We have a private community Facebook group where we create. You're gonna have the replays available, and I will add on things like this will grow over time because it's a beta version. This is not all fixed yet. You're gonna be part of the creation. You're actually gonna be even part of the creation of the name. I haven't given it a name yet, so even that is not done yet. So. You're gonna get this. I'm giving this to you for $47 a month. It's basically super low price, super like just for founding member, just for right now. The first call is on Tuesday, so you wanna jump in now. And because I cannot put the link in here, if you want to join, or if you want to know more, you're not sure, just write me in the comment section, and I will get you the link. Okay. If there are no other questions, it's getting really hot in here, so I might actually take a break. And I'm gonna take the weekends off now again. So you've been used to get so much from me this month, and it's my birthday month, and I'm having to give. But I'm saying this out loud so that you hold me accountable. You hold me accountable too. I'm not gonna work on weekends anymore. Done. No matter how long this quarantine still goes on or not. Did I miss anything? Ashley, did I miss anything important? Are there any other questions that, let me see here. And just, I think this is for now. Thank you very much for hanging out here with me. Come back on Monday. Come back on Monday for the Soul Infused Monday show, where I will gonna do actually an experience with you. I'm gonna do an energy shift experience with you. So if you want to experience a shift, if you want to experience more centeredness, more calmness, more connection, if you want to connect to your higher self, if you want to have an experience and not more information, because we really don't need too much more information, we need transformation, okay? Join me on Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, live on the Soul Infused Monday show, and bring a friend, and let's shift the energy together, okay? Thank you very much for hanging out here with me. Have a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful weekend. Be real, be honest, be yourself. Much love. And again, if you want to join, write a comment below and say me right now. Do it right now. Me. All right. Bye, guys.